Hi guys, this is Sean, this is Dan, and we're here from the solar house, and we're just going to take you through a install that we've done previously.
So we've got 14 panels here up on the roof. So the customer here has a pond. So the pond's on 24/7, so they're a really high user. So we really wanted to maximise the amount of panels we could get on the roof. We do try and keep them normally either portrait or landscape, but like I say, where we were trying to maximise this to get the most on, we've done 2 rows of portrait and then a row of landscape on the top. There wasn't enough roof to do 3 rows of portrait, so we just got the max we could on. As you can see, all black panels with bird cage, and used all the spaces as wisely as we could.
Yeah, so the install did go really well. I mean, when I came here originally on the survey, we had probably about 2 or 3 different options to go for. In the end, we settled for just round the corner here, which, yeah, it went really well with that. The only thing I thought was going to be a little bit of a problem was the DC drop down the side. But yeah, that happened to go really well. The only reason why that was difficult is because his attic is up really high. But yeah, we managed to nail that. Another happy customer.
Sean, from our point of view as the solar house, we always get the person installing to go and do that survey so they see it, they can have those conversations. We get the feedback from the customer of how good that is, the fact that they've met the person come in, they know exactly what's going on. From your point of view doing the job, I know you've worked places where that's not the case and there's a surveyor. How is it for you actually doing the survey and doing the job yourself?
Yeah, it makes my job a lot easier for sure. So whereas before I would be at another company, I'd turn up to a job and then I haven't actually seen the survey, I've turned up, and now I realise the place where everything was meant to go, it can't go for whatever reasons, whether it's a regulation, the wrong materials have turned up. Having come to the solar house, now that I actually get to go and do my own survey, I get to have a real good conversation with the customer in terms of where they want to go. I would then give my opinion where I'd like it to go, then we'd bring it together, and then the outcome is yeah, normally great. And then when I come back to do the job, I've really got all my materials. The customer knows where exactly it's going. There's no surprises where in the customer's head where they've been told by the salesmen at other companies, this is where it's going to go. And then I would turn up and say, actually, it can't go there. So the job has run smoothly for the last 4 months. And that's where we like to keep it going.
Yeah, and the feedback we get from customers is that just makes a massive difference. The fact they've met you and they know who's coming back to see them is, yeah, I think really reassuring for them, and they just feel comfortable with that.
Absolutely.
And they get a lot of tea and coffee in. After meeting you on a survey, they know the drill.
Yep.
Let's go and have a look where you fitted it.
So, yeah, again in here, so we have the incomer on this side. So, and I know some places have, like, you know, their installation of their fuse board up really high, but then it's obviously difficult to get to. We like to keep everything really accessible. Obviously, and you have like certain rules on how far tails can run. So everything is all fit here. The customer can reach it. Not all the customers are as tall as Paul. Yeah, his wife certainly not as tall, so she wouldn't be able to turn this off, the emergency switch, if it was up really high. So everything is really accessible here. You can read everything. And then we've got the cable going up and over. I've kept it nice and neat as possible, and straight out the bottom here. So if you follow me around the corner. So as you can see, we've got the DC cable coming over the top here. Straight down, it's all labeled, so we need to let people know in future that there's actually live cables in here during the day. It's on a bracket system mounted, obviously, because they've got the pebble stones here, so we wouldn't have sat nicely on the feet otherwise. Local isolation switches for the AC, for the 2 strings as well. There's a 4-pole isolator, so this would just isolate anything if I needed to do any work on it at all. And yeah, then you've got just behind there's where the cable comes out for the AC. So yeah, nice 10 kilowatt system there, battery storage. Brilliant.